Well, good evening, collective. I am Kuan Yin, and this is Love of the Highest Vibration. I'm picking up on some very interesting, excuse me. Oh, it's not plugged in. Okay. Yeah, I'm picking up on some very interesting energy this evening. We might have a special guest in the house, okay? Not one that's welcome here, of course. Whoever you are, you might have wondered why you have so many government vehicles that keep riding up and down, back and forth on your street. It's not a normal neighborhood that you live in. Your neighborhood was a gang stalking neighborhood, even though the contract's over. And there are a lot of government agents that keep on like swarming around you, just driving in circles over and over again, day and night, constantly. You have caught the attention of someone that really did not want you to open. A lot of people know what this man does, but they didn't want you to be so open and be able to name names and directly point to people they had connections and relationships with for what they've been doing. You know, people know one aspect of, what this person's been doing. I'm going to jump right in. I'm not going to waste no time because they might shut me off. Elon Musk. Okay. I spelled Nusk, but hell, Elon Musk. Okay. It just came out on my table that the authority energy that's coming out here in my cards, the Garuda is talking about an authority figure that's over other people and in the government. And when I clarified the authority figure and this Garuda energy, the first cards that popped out was Elon Musk and NSA. Elon Musk, the NSA, and then along with that came out a West African. Their initials might be S, F. S like Sam, F like Frank. Okay. This was someone that actually was working for Elon Musk. Okay. This is not a reading for everybody. If you were illegally Neuralinked while you were wide awake and conscious, but you couldn't see the person and your body couldn't move because someone did something to you and then tried to run, and someone might have catfished you, and put something in your water or did something that made your body immobile, and someone like literally like used like an earring gun to shoot in your left temple, something that's Neuralink technology with a camera, that what's it called? The neuro remote monitoring technology that they have. It was because Elon Musk was told that you would make a good monkey. You would make a good monkey. You would be good to experiment on because you are isolated. You're in the gang stalking program. You'll never survive. You'll probably die before anybody finds out what happened to you. But boy, was he wrong. And boy, is he disappointed right now. He knows you're a high priestess and he's even been watching you, watching these readings. Okay. I was unaware of this and it's just come to my attention. So Elon Musk has had a relationship with a West African, someone from West Africa that was working for them to inject that eye camera technology that allows for the service he provides to certain elite groups of men and some women that are very wealthy to all come on a video conference together and be able to look through your eye and to enjoy watching the Hunger Games through your eyes, because they think that you're a game piece. They think that you're a slave. They think that you're their source of entertainment. So they choose certain people that they feel like won't be too loud, or even know they'll think it was a bad dream. And they inject them with this Neuralink technology. And then the wealthy sit back like in the Hunger Games, and you're like a game piece for them. And they watch you in an environment that they keep you in by suppressing your finances. Elon Musk just found out that this West African is walking away from them, and they're not going to work with them or for them anymore because of what happened with you. And Elon Musk, he's very saddened by that because he knows that you're a high priestess. He was working with an East Indian, and I hope it's not that new East Indian that he was putting over the FBI. I'm going to clarify this too. But nonetheless, Somebody said that you were a good candidate for whatever they did to you. And he wasn't expecting all this exposure. With this Aquarius energy, somebody, your uncle, okay, an ex of yours, you have an ex that has a family member who's great, who has either a grandmother or a great grandmother that worked for the government doing black magic as well. Okay. The other people involved are this East Indian and a white man who might be someone's husband or wife. It's 2025. Take it as it resonates. I'm going to clarify this before we jump in. But whoever you are, you have managed, and I'm not going to say single-handedly. It's because 111 in my live right now. Because of God's mercy, however you define God, and your ancestors, and because of who you are and the protections that you have, you literally have sent every single demon that came for you back through the portal from which they came. And that's what the Ten of Swords in reverse is. They couldn't backstab and betray you, and you sent them back, and they are gone. They absolutely have gone. All these demons, I'm not saying the earth is free of demons. I'm talking about the demons that invaded all of the people that were connected to you and around you that have been trying to make your life a living hell. You've banished all these demons with your energy, and they can do you no harm. So motes be, period. They can't. You've banished it. There's no, and you did it by healing yourself. How you banished all these demons was by completely healing yourself, by not leaving any door open, by not having any toxic trait by which they can connect to you through. You understand? That's how you banished all these demons. And you are a seer, and you are heavily supported by the spiritual realm. Okay. Now, what they want me to talk about in this reading, surprisingly, is this Garuda energy is an Aquarius in the government, right? And how not just Aquarius, but everyone they've been connected to, how they have such a backwards way of thinking. Their subconscious mind. I don't even know what I'm about to jump into, but they want me to talk about it, so I'm going to give the message that they have me given. They just got clarity that all the death spells that they did in the past 2 days all backfired. They just got this clarity that every death spell that they did on you backfired. And everybody is disappointed and frustrated, and they don't understand how. And I can tell if Elon Musk, if you're watching right now, we are connected to God. You're not. Okay, we're higher spiritually ranked. We're connected to an army that you actually cannot see, and God's technology and God's spiritual abilities. You can imitate what God created. You can try to give people abilities through Neuralink and other technologies that imitate the third eye and might imitate the spiritual gifts that we naturally have. But at the end of the day, you cannot imitate or create a soul, because Elon Musk, you are not God. You can't create a soul, and you cannot mimic a spiritual growth and evolution and connection to God that allows your spiritual development to advance and allows you to connect with higher ancestors that go past any technology you can invent, okay, and provide us protection. Elon Musk, this is why we're protected from what you tried to do. Those of us that you tried to experiment on us, we have real souls. We're humans with real souls, and we're connected and in alignment with God. And there are higher beings, much higher than whatever technology, whatever grade, or whatever you're connected to, that are much, much higher, that have been monitoring and watching you. Okay, try to steal our spiritual abilities, try to give spiritual abilities to people that are not supposed to have it, using technology, using witchcraft, using spiritual practitioners. You want to try to give, it has to be equal for everybody. So you've tried to imitate God. And when I say God, I'm talking about all of the creations of God, including the abilities that we come with. You try to mimic what God's people are already born with naturally. Okay. And you just cannot take from us what God gave us naturally. Okay. So somebody, a Garuda energy, just got clarity. They just got clarity with the Ace of Swords here. That's this Aquarius, that the death spell they just did on you for the past 2-3 days, all of it fell to the ground. And it didn't even make you fart. Nothing at all. This is love of the highest vibration. That's not too bad. I can say fart. So they got clarity and they're completely frustrated. These authority figures are completely frustrated because they don't understand why you're so protected. And Elon Musk apparently has been watching my readings as of lately and knows that I'm a high priestess. And he's frustrated because he knows that there's evidence of what he did and the people he experimented on that can't be killed now. And he's like, I don't care, but the people connected to him, there's evidence of how they set you up. Some of you all to be injected with that. And I don't know. Let's jump into the read and see what's going on here. So either way, Elon Musk is very upset that this West African is walking away from him, that was helping him to do binding magic over people that he wanted to inject with, like that Neuralink technology. And whoever you are, that's the reason government vehicles keep on circling your block like they are. They don't want people contacting you. They don't want you to get out from where you are. It's almost like they're trying to hold you back as long as they can because you got a big mouth and they try to victimize you quietly, but you're loud as hell. Whoever you are, you have a big mouth, you're loud as hell, and you're spiritually protected. You're their worst nightmare because what they did to you can be found in your body. Absolutely. And they can't get rid of you because they didn't know that you were spiritually protected because you was alone. And now they're like, what's going to happen when we'll just try to keep her closed in as long as we can. And that's where we're at with it right now. They're literally like, let's keep her boxed in, closed in as long as we can. Okay. So this West African that helped by doing the binding magic and the rituals to the targets that Elon Musk wanted injected, people that have notoriety, certain type of feminist energies, certain political activists. There are certain people that they did the binding magic and rituals and spell work over and sent people towards a catfish so they could catch them while they're sleeping and in other vulnerable moments having surgery to inject them with this technology whereby the wealth class, for their own entertainment, just like in the Hunger Games, when they show them watching through a black and white TV, they're actually talking about the camera they put that has that remote Neuralink technology to remote view through your eyes. The wealthy can watch what you're doing through your eyes for entertainment. And make bets on you and make bets and pay people to do stuff to you, to help you, to hurt you. This is what they do for entertainment. It is the Hunger Games. And some of you are walking around wondering why you're still trapped, even when you don't have technology, because it's in your body. Okay. The West African quit. The pets too. Oh, child, Matilda, what you say about pets? Let me tell you something. When they were just doing death spells on me the other day, the animal person that never comes in my neighborhood to get the stray dogs came and picked up my cats. And they took my cats away from me for 24 hours and then did this death spell because they thought that, I would go into a panic. You understand, for the black magic to work, your vibration has to be lower. Your aura, it needs to be gaping holes in your aura because you're vibrating low due to sadness, anxiety, fear. So what they did was they came and they did this twice this week already. They came, he never comes when there are dogs on the loose, but they came and picked up my cats. And then they did the death spell on me to see whether or not, I'd be having anxiety about my cats disappearing, but I was watching them when they came in that animal truck. I saw them while I was doing a reading and I already knew what they were going to do. And they hunted my cats down in my neighborhood, knowing my cats are good and they come in and they eat every day and have a soft bed, a whole bed to sleep on and their toys and room. They know my cats are very well kept and spoiled. But they got them anyway. And then they did the death spell. And I guess they didn't know that I knew they took the cats. They wanted me to worry. And then they released my cats and they came back home to me in the house the next day. Okay. And then when they tried to do the death spell again the next day, when I was doing my reading, he came and took my cats again. And they said, let's try it again. And they did the death spell again. And then they finally came back around and released my cats and my cats are back home again. These people don't think that I know that it's them picking up my cat every time they're going to do a death spell on me to lower my vibration, like, oh no, what are you going to do to my babies? Let me tell you something. My cats come from Egypt. They have old spirits. If you do something to hurt or harm my cats, they are going to attack you. Their spirit is going to come back and attack you in a way that you never thought. You can go ahead and play with my cats if you want to, all SAR and all set, but I promise you, you will live to regret it. Okay? I'm not about to chase these people down. If y'all want to pick up my cats and then do a death spell, I don't care what you do. I care, but I don't care, because they're going to do what they do. I have detachment. I love my cats to death. I absolutely love my cats to death. But if they kidnap and take my cats away, they're going to get the karma for it. I didn't do anything wrong. I did right by them. If y'all take my cats away, then I'm not going to be able to buy that expensive cat food and go buy all that liver and heart, chicken liver, and chicken gizzard and chicken thigh and mix it all together, maybe a little rabbit. I'm not going to be able to spoil them anymore. But I have to look at it like, hey, I'm going to save money now. I don't have to pay a babysitter to take care of my cats when I leave town. Now I can leave, and I wouldn't be happy, but being who I am, I have to find the bright side to every situation. You understand? I have to look at the bright side to anything. See the cup has full. Find a way, because they're looking for some. And I had a follower that told me that they unalived their dog before. I don't remember. I think it might have been a man. But yeah, they do stuff like this to you. They literally, and I pray over my cats, but they do things like this to you because they don't know how else to attack you. They literally don't know. And watch, now that I said this online, they're not going to bother my cats no more because they're like, oh my God, she knows that we picked the cats up and let them go and then did it twice in 1 week. Okay. All right. So let's continue. So this West African provided clarity that the spell work backfired. You didn't die. And Elon Musk, they were doing rituals and binding magic on people with notoriety, feminists, activists, all of the people who the wealth class that lack personalities wanted to watch for entertainment. They would set these people up to be injected. And this West African told Elon Musk, that, or they heard that this, I don't know if they know Elon Musk directly, but if there is a middleman that contracted this West African to do the work on the targets for Elon Musk so that they could inject certain people, like if you are the daughter or granddaughter of somebody that's famous, this is what Elon Musk has been doing for fun. Injecting certain people with notoriety involuntarily to provide entertainment to the wealth class. And I curse anybody to bad health, to death, to sickness that watches me through any camera. I don't care your status, the wealth class. I curse you. With the eyes that you watch me through any camera unauthorized for your entertainment, I curse you to bad health. I curse you to sickness. I curse you to weakness. I curse you to poverty. You will not have good health. You will not be able to function. You will be low energy. You'll vomit blood. You'll stay in a bad state of bad health. I curse you. I curse anybody that watches me through any camera in my body or home unauthorized. I curse you. And yes, we can curse them. And you should curse them because they think you don't have any power. These people think that you don't have any power because you don't know who they are. And they're worlds apart because of their money and status from you. And they're somewhere on an island watching you through cameras. But baby, let me tell you, you could light a candle and anybody that is in your energy by watching you through an unauthorized camera, that binds them to you. That binds their energy to you. Yes, on the spiritual plane, they could be like right next to you because you're watching me. So you're in my energy and you're watching me through a camera connected to me. So because you're in my energy, I can't curse on this, but I can light a candle and I can curse you because you should not be in my energy in my private moments on my toilet and in my bathtub and in my when I'm on my bed treating my body like a playground or whatever I choose to do with my life, period. I'm doing my best to remember this is love of the highest vibration and to have cool. So I got to pause sometime. So there might be a middleman between Elon Musk and this West African, but this was their guy that they contracted to go out and to do binding magic on these people with notoriety that they wanted to entertain these wealthy people with. Okay, that was going around either doing the magic, dating and catfishing. Say West Africans are not your thing, then they would send someone toward you that they feel like you date, whether you're same sex or straight or whatever. But they would do this West African would do the binding magic and the spell work to bind you to the person so you would be comfortable with them, date them, trust them, so they can get close enough to you to hit you in your left temple with, it's like an earring gun device that they inject you with this camera, this neuro camera in your eye. All right, so tell me right now what is going on with, and y'all can watch my cards, man, with Elon Musk. He's disappointed because whoever you are, you're a high priestess, and he didn't want you to become free because he promised your energy to possibly a president of a country. Okay? Elon Musk. For my collective, show me the energy on Elon Musk. Yeah, he knows that it was a bad investment to come toward you or to hire someone toward you. That's why we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. It was a bad investment to work. He's releasing this Aquarius energy right here, that Garuda, and they're under judgment. So this Aquarius energy is under judgment for volunteering you and telling Elon Musk, don't worry, this is somebody that's just nobody. No one cares about them. No one loves them. This is somebody that is addicted to drug. It's a drug addicted prostitute. It's almost like a thing where somebody knew that they were looking for, they were willing to pay a large amount of money for people that they could use this experimental neuro remote viewing technology on. And they were looking for people to experiment on, and they were offering a large amount of money. But it's almost like it was like, but it can only be somebody that no one will ever find out about. It can only be somebody we can hide away. It can only be somebody that is homeless, might be drug addicted, have addictions that they'll never get over, that like remain in the street. It's supposed to be a certain, do you understand what I'm saying? It was almost like it was supposed to be a certain type of energy. Everybody knew the neighborhood drunk. His name might have been Phil or Ned the Wino from Good Times. You know how in certain neighborhoods you have certain characters everybody knows, and they play the same role over and over and over and over again, and things never change with them. It was supposed to be people like that for their entertainment, that they were supposed to inject, that people were supposed to be like, don't worry, we can control this person. They're a drug addict. They've been for years. And every human is a human. You should not discount anybody healing or coming back from anything, because you don't know how a person got to be the way they are, okay? Let me just say that and put that out there, because I'm not playing any human being to the side because they had any addiction at any particular time in their life. Okay. I was addicted to Idris Elba for a very long time. I was addicted to 30-year-old Idris Elba for a long time. Took me a long time to get over that. Now, so either way, whoever you are, because they were offering so much money for volunteers, but the thing was, you have to be able to control the person that you were going to volunteer for this experiment, and they lied. It's almost like somebody's like, yeah, we're only but the person to qualify, this person has to be someone that you can control, that already might be like homeless, that can't get their life together or something. But because some people were desperate for the money, they were going and getting like regular people, that they were going and getting regular people that, and trying to force them into that energy to volunteer them so they could get the money. You understand? It's like when they first started with chattel slavery. We all know slavery was an indentured servant, and you could be any color, any race, any background, any culture. But when chattel slavery in specifically North America started, and it became only African, they started off West Africans giving up the nomads that were chased out of North Africa during the Ottoman Empire to other parts of Africa by the Arabs. So they were living in different parts of Africa as nomads. So they started using them for the slave trade, which is why they say a lot of the first African slaves that came to America were actually Jews. A lot of them were the Hebrews. A lot of them were Egyptians, because they were nomads when they were chased out of Northern Africa during the Ottoman Empire, when the Arabs took over North Africa. So it's almost like a thing where it started off fair and square, which is not fair, but you understand what I'm saying. Here, we have slaves for you. We got plenty of them. Go get that nomadic group over there. Go get the refugees in our land. These people are not from West Africa. These people come from North Africa, but they've been here for some generations because they were chased out of North Africa. And they were selling them as slaves. But when they started running low and running out, after a while, they were like, hey, wait a minute, you're selling now your own people, West Africans. And then it went from, wait a minute, I'm a chief. You can't sell me. Wait a minute. No, I run the operation. It don't matter. You're all the same. Throw them in the boat. You understand? It's almost like a thing where people get to the point where they'll do anything for money. So even if you were not a drug addict, you might have a family member be like, oh, you can get $1 million if you can find somebody to volunteer for this experiment. And they go try to kidnap one of your kids and inject them with heroin. If I could just make them a drug addict real quick, I can use them and volunteer them. But they heal real quick. Like, I'm not a drug addict. Someone just injected me and tried to force me into this lifestyle. My uncle, what in the world is going on? You understand? Y'all understand what I mean? There were people, when he was looking for volunteers within their secret society, hey, if you have someone in your family that we can utilize to use as a test subject, but it has to be somebody that doesn't speak clearly, that people think are crazy, maybe a criminal record that can easily be debunked, that can easily be written off as someone with mental issues, then volunteer them. But you have idiots out here that went and found anybody or people in the family that didn't qualify for that project and tried to force them to fit the bill so they could get the money. And that's why Elon Musk, it didn't work out. Okay. So in case Elon Musk is in my live right now or watching, whatever you offered, and first off, we are humans, okay? We are not animals, monkeys in a cage for you to experiment on, and we are not slaves that you can sell to people in the wealth class and trade to study our DNA or anything else. We are human beings. You don't have any right over us to put us in any type of slavery or anything else. I don't know who the hell you think you are, but no, you don't, whether you're poor or do have a mental illness or are sick or whatever the case may be, no, you don't have the right to experiment on people and go around injecting them with things. I just want to put that out there. But what you were looking for, Elon Musk, was you were looking for people, again, that could eat, that already have a history of having a mental illness. And look, I have a government agent sitting at the top of my block right now, just sitting there looking at my window. That's so funny. Y'all would not believe how many government agents I have that constantly surround my house, and that's perfectly fine. But Elon Musk, listen very carefully to me. Because you offered such a large amount of money to people, to recruit people and their family for you to experiment with this Neuralink technology involuntarily. I mean, if you just paid people the money, do you know whatever you're looking for, you would have had volunteers that would have done this voluntarily. You know that, right? Because there's always someone out here willing to do anything for money. Okay. I saw Two Girls, One Cup years ago, and I was completely disgusted. I didn't know a person could get online and do that and still show their face. And there were a lot of other people out here that saw Two Girls, One Cup. Yeah, thank you. I was waiting for somebody to hit that 100 or a heart. Y'all remember Two Girls, One Cup. I've never been more disgusted in my life. But somebody many years ago showed me that for the first time. And I decided then that I didn't want a social media account. I didn't want a social media presence. And I thought it was gross. But it's always someone out here willing to do anything for money. So there are people out here that are selling organs right now in other countries. There are people in other countries right now that will sell you their organ for about 30K or even 10K, depends how desperate they are. So do you really think Elon Musk, you couldn't find people with the DNA that have the DNA that you want, that would voluntarily, for the right amount of money, allow you to inject them with the Neuralink, just so that you could conduct experiments or entertain the wealth class or whatever? There are people that would have volunteered for it. That would have allowed you to do it willingly. And then if you want to interview them and ask them medical questions, how does it make you feel when we hit this button and send a shockwave through your foot and through your leg? How does it react? Can we run some tests on you? Sure. You already paid me $1 million, which is nothing to you. And I appreciate that $1 million too. Yeah. Tell me when my next appointment is. Y'all want to run tests on my blood? That's fine. I'm willing to do anything for money. You didn't have to do it like this. There are people that would have volunteered. You didn't have to try to force this on people. Now, Elon Musk, I know you're not going to go to jail for this. And I know you know who I am. But I know, and I know you know I'm a high priestess. I know that you're not going to go to jail for this. But what I'm hearing is that Aquarius is going to go to jail with this judgment energy. Okay. So the Aquarius is going to go to jail because they committed fraud to try to make a high priestess into something that would qualify for the experiment, so that so they could get the money for a high priestess. But the high priestess was not a drug addict. The high priestess was not molested as a child. The high priestess was not a prostitute. The high priestess was not mentally insane or financially codependent to anybody. Whoever that Aquarius is that volunteered a high priestess for your experiment, they just wanted the money. And they tried to make someone fit the bill of something that they weren't. They lied to you and told you the high priestess was molested and was a drug addict and a prostitute with a terminally ill disease and would be dead in less than 5 years. Okay? Because they wanted the money. You got to know people are going to lie to you and tell you that. And it's never right to do this to any human. But I'm just telling you, when you offer that much money to people for human subjects, of course, they're going to try to just kidnap anybody off the street and be like, here, I got one for you. Can I get the $1 million? Look, I got a 13-year-old. They were a drug addicted runaway. No, I wasn't. You grabbed me off the school bus. You understand? All right. So it was a bad investment, and Elon Musk realizes that this Aquarius was a bad investment. And this Aquarius is a father figure. It's a male. And whoever he chose, this narcissist, both of them are narcissists. It was a bad investment. And what else about Elon Musk? Yeah, they're not going to try to create any more conflict for you to force you into any position, because you have perfect clarity. You're a high priest or high priestess. You know exactly what happened to you. You don't have any addictions. You're not sick. Nobody can catfish you. You have perfect clarity, and you have divine protection from God. Elon Musk, how dare you? And this came out together, Elon Musk and the NSA. So this is what he's out here doing, okay? And he feels powerless about being able to control you. Is there anything else, Holy Spirit, that you want me to communicate to Elon Musk before I move on in this reading? The Queen of Swords. Yeah, someone's putting up a boundary with these people. Tell me, is there anything else you want me to talk to Elon Musk about? Okay, the Lovers, the Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this partnership that they had with this group of people, this Aquarius was connected to, they're kind of pulling their energy back from them because they're too loud. Whatever they did, it brought too much energy, too much noise. It's too loud, and now it's got a lot of people in a mental imprisonment. Okay, or someone's going to prison or jail. Okay, anything else for Elon Musk? Okay, yeah, they're gonna have to find another direction to go in with these experiments and these Hunger Games that they're playing with this wealth class for their own entertainment. You're gonna have to find another direction, and you know you're about to come out with this technology live. With the eye technology, you already have the chip. Everybody knows about the chips in people's body to GPS track and to measure your temperature, to mess with your menstrual cycle. Like if they want to try to torment you, they can start your menstrual cycle, stop it, or try to make it much longer, or try to, child, if you have something really important to do that they don't want you to do, they're trying to block you from. With this technology, they can wait until the day you're going to go to court for something, and then suddenly just bring a whole bunch of menstrual cramps or something. They have amazing technology right now. Okay. But he's going to have to find another direction, because they can't hide forever. They know they have this neural technology and it's out there. So they have to come out to the forefront with it. They just are not quite sure yet how they're going to block you guys from walking into the courthouse with the x-rays, inquiring, how did you all inject me if you just came out with this technology, and you claim you only experimented on monkeys? Because I want some settlement money and I want it right now. That's why they haven't come all the way out yet. And they're trying to just, well, we'll just keep blocking them. We'll just keep blocking them. We'll block them from the hospital. We'll block them from the court system. We'll just keep driving around in circles. These people are nuts. They're nuts, because they know all it takes is for you to get an MRI and an X-ray and go to court. But of course, Elon Musk won't show up for court. Of course he won't. And then no lawyer is going to take your case. It's a whole nother battle. But Elon Musk is going to have to find another direction. Okay. And this is justice for that Aquarius that volunteered you for this program. Tell me about this West African that was working, whether directly or indirectly, through a middleman for Elon Musk to get people injected with this Neuralink. I wasn't expecting this reading this evening, y'all. I have the Three of Wands. Somebody might be waiting or waiting for something. Somebody might feel powerless, or this could be a Leo. Someone might be waiting or expecting something to happen. Let's go, Holy Spirit. West Africa. The cycle's over. They didn't think about something the right way that they were participating in. Okay, why? The Four of Swords reverse. Why? Because something is happening very quickly. So whoever this West African is that might have been working directly or indirectly for Elon Musk to help these people set up the people with notoriety that they wanted to inject with that camera. They didn't think something correctly about sacrificing somebody and being a dark spiritual practitioner. Yeah. Okay, so this is just someone that doesn't balance their dark and light energy, and they are in their south node. This is someone in their south node that lacks empathy and compassion, and they just feel like it's business. They don't care. They don't balance their dark and light energy, and they don't operate in the light. Okay, so at this time in their life, they don't operate in the light. They'll get karma. And they feel very burdened right now about whatever they were doing to spiritually drain someone of their spiritual power or energy. Okay, because these people thought that you were going to be for an Aquarius. These people thought that, okay, so they didn't think about something about you correctly, because they were deceived by this Aquarius that told them that you were some kind of molested as a child, drug addicted prostitute with a terminally ill disease, and you were dying. Okay, so that's what that is. That's why they didn't think about something correctly. They're not in a mental imprisonment about you, and they're releasing it. It's been too burdensome to try to put something on you that does not belong on you. Okay. And right now, this person's very sad that they were so reckless with you in how they handled you. Okay. All right. Tell me, Holy Spirit, your uncle. What is going on with someone's uncle right now? Someone might be getting divorced or breaking up with somebody. Tell me about this uncle energy. Somebody is someone's uncle. So maybe someone's uncle volunteered them for this. Oh, wow. Your uncle is down low, real low to the flow. The Five of Pentacles reverse. He could be sick and broke, or about to be broke and sick. Everybody's cutting your uncle off right now. The Eight of Wands reverse. Yep. Your uncle is a sicko. He might just be a complete psychopath. Yeah. His spell work backfired. Of course it did. Whoever your uncle is, his spell work backfired. This program that your uncle tried to volunteer you for might have gotten him kicked out of a marriage, a community, a contract, a family. Your uncle, the family might be distancing themselves from your uncle right now because they don't believe what a psychopath your uncle is. Okay. Someone could be a Gemini, or what is the Lovers? Clarify the Lovers. Okay. Someone that feels powerless right now. Maybe your uncle had an alliance with a Gemini. Okay. Because they can't come up with another plan. Because whoever your uncle worked with to make you a part of this experiment and reversed an ending with a fire sign to try to hurry up and get rid of you, everything got exposed for the public, and it wasn't supposed to. That your uncle did. It didn't have the effect on you they thought it would. They thought they were going to have control over your mind, and they would be able to induce a heart attack or an aneurysm if you got out of control. Somebody thought that if you got too loud or too out of control, or if they didn't have control over you enough, or if you got too loud about what they were trying to get away with doing to you, which is kill you or harness from your energy, don't worry, we'll just detonate them. We'll just go ahead and detonate them and send a pulse with this button on this computer from that Neuralink technology. We'll send an electric pulse to the heart, and that'll cause them to have a heart attack and die. Or we will send a pulse, an electric pulse, to the back of their neck and head to cause them an aneurysm. Whoever you are, baby, you got everlasting life because you connected to God, and they don't have the authority to call your life. They don't have the authority to, all right, recall it. Nope, she's too loud. Let's get rid of her. No, baby, no. That's God's job, not yours. You don't have no power and no authority. Sit down. Fall to the ground. So your uncle's in the Five of Pentacles right now. Nobody's dealing with them. They're under judgment. It was a missed opportunity to get rich. All that for nothing. The Hierophant reverse. Someone might be a Taurus. There might be a Taurus connected to your uncle. The Five of Pentacles, that's also going to be in poverty because they might have worked together. Maybe you have an uncle and aunt that work together on this, thinking, oh, our little nieces and nephews, they're not going to know no better. They don't know nobody in the government. They don't know about technologies like this. They don't know what's going on out here. Oh, baby, you don't even understand. Your little nieces and nephews and the younger ones are your own ancestors that have come back. These are little star seeds. They're smarter than you. They're faster than you. They're more connected to God than you are, believe it or not. Don't discount the young ones. Out of the mouth of babes and sucklings. You know, you got to remember that the age of a soul has nothing to do with their age. We got to drop the ego and stop thinking just because of your human age, it has something to do with the age of your soul. A lot of these star seeds, and y'all know what I'm talking about, the different names they have for a lot of these children, light workers that are coming through right now are our ancestors with very, very old souls that are coming back right now. Even QUAN Yin be sitting with a pad and paper listening to a lot of these young men and young women that are very spiritually astute, that are educating me on things that I didn't know about, things that I'm unaware of, because they're very connected to God, these young people, you know, and our indigos, thank you. The indigos too. You know, I'm not looking at their physical age. I'm looking at the age of their soul. And some of these younger people that are in their 20s, even in their teens, they have a very, very old soul, and they're very wise, and they have much more wisdom than I did at their age. And I'm not too proud to sit down and learn from them and listen. You know what I mean? Our ego blocks us from stuff. So whoever your uncle is and whoever this Taurus is they work with, they discounted how intuitive you were and how connected to God you were and how old of a soul you were because you're younger than them. And they thought they could set you up and rob you and just go skipping off in the sunset. But boy, were they wrong. The Six of Pentacles reverse, they thought that they could do something that was unfair to you to make your whole life hard. The Wounded Warrior, the Eight of Wands, but it didn't go like that. Okay, whoever you are, you're a whole seer out here. Okay, they knew you was a seer, but they figured if I do just like the narcissistic Sudahana, who was Siddhartha the Buddha's dad, Siddhartha's dad, Sudahana, he already knew his son was a seer. Even before his son was born, he knew his son was going to be a seer, and he wanted to control his destiny. So he was like, I don't care about the universe. I don't care about your soul and who you are. This is not about you. It's about my ego. And I'm going to control you and control you being a seer. I'm going to block you from finding out who you are and showing up in the world as a seer. Okay? Because that's too girly. I want you to, you being all balanced in your feminine and masculine energy. You're my son. I want you to come off as a great leader and a warrior. And it's not about you, it's about me and my life. So this narcissist, was like, it's okay. I'm going to control your environment. I'm going to control everything that you eat, that you see, that you hear, that you touch, taste. I'm going to control every aspect of your life to make sure that you don't become a seer. And what happened with Siddhartha when he went out of the city? Literally, what he tried to do had the opposite effect. By trying to raise him in a bubble, he created a contrast. Like, oh my God, I've been rich my whole life. I'm so bored with this lifestyle. I want to go around the poor people. I want to experience some real soulful people that have real problems. I'm tired of my bougie rich friends that don't have real problems. It's boring. I want to see what real life is like. And that was just the contrast that he needed to trigger his awakening, make him want to go on a spiritual journey, because he felt numb. He was numb from experiencing the same thing or the same day over and over again. Everything that the best foods, the best clothes, the best looking men and women, the best orgies, every single day, every day, nothing but pleasure, pleasure, pleasure. And everybody knows the human brain needs contrast. And it was that contrast that triggered him to want to go a different way with his life. He wants to feel alive. He felt numb. He literally felt numb. Okay. All that sex that he had with all those beautiful men and women, he felt numb. And he literally just, I want to be able to pinch myself and feel alive, even if it means I have to starve myself and to see what it feels like to feel hungry. You understand? So these people were very narcissistic and instrumental in trying to manipulate things surrounding your life to prevent, even in isolating you from going through a spiritual awakening. But that's the very thing that triggered your spiritual awakening. Okay? All right. So I have the Emperor here. Okay, someone might be an Aries, or just someone could be like a boss figure or something. Okay, so your uncle, whoever they are, they're not going to work with them. They're isolated. We're done with that energy. We're going to keep it moving. Okay. An ex of yours has a family member whose either grandmother or great grandmother worked for the government doing Santeria. Okay, for somebody. Somebody has an ex, okay, who might have a cousin in their family whose grandmother or their great grandmother got paid by people in the government off the record for many years to do Santeria and to line people up to do death spells, binding magic, and other things. Okay, they were involved in this as well. And someone on, I guess, your ex's side of the family, they were receiving money. They were receiving money to help them try to create this illusion in your life. Okay, because these people, once again, they got money. Someone's grandmother, someone in your ex's family's grandmother or great grandmother worked with the government off the books, doing Santeria, binding magic, and doing death spells. Okay, and finding young pure energy. It could be young boys and girls, but I think mostly women. Finding women that have a very pure spirit, someone that has a very, very pure spirit, and binding their cousins and nieces and nephews to their demonic family so they can harness their energy. And these people were getting paid by the government to bind earth angel type energies to men in their family to harness their energy. Okay. And then they were doing Santeria once again for the government and making money off of it. Tell me about this East Indian. Why did they come out with Elon Musk? Tell me about this East Indian energy. Okay. Somebody might have been being very childish about something. Someone might not be in alignment, or they don't think about something the right way. Okay. Who is this East Indian energy? Who is this East Indian energy? So they just want me to talk to authority figures right now, I think. Somebody that's not going to recover because they were childish and they didn't think about what they were doing and participating in the right way. This is someone that can't regulate their emotions, or this is someone that's not emotionally intelligent. They make bad decisions. the Three of Cups reverse, that someone can associate with them. So maybe they were a part of this thing with this West African and this it's giving secret society and this Aquarius and Taurus energy. Yeah, this person is very depressed hermit right now. They might even have Virgo on their chart. But whoever this East Indian energy is, they're not going to recover. They are not going to be able to recover for making an offer for these people. And they're very sad. They made an offer, a spiritual offer to help do a death spell on you. Okay. But it got blocked. Yeah, this death spell they did on you, it absolutely got blocked. I can't make it up. Yeah, this is what they do for work, because these people are a part of some kind of occult circle. And yeah, they did a death spell on you. They did a death spell on you, and it didn't work. But they helped make an offer, and now they feel isolated, depressed, and alone. But y'all are the predators. When y'all bring people into the fold, that's the speech you give them. Hey, in this world, if you want to make it, there are predators and preys. So you would be better off being a predator than a prey. But all of the predators, it seemed like, are getting their asses handed to them. So I don't even understand, this is not what y'all told me when I joined the secret society. Y'all said I was going to be the predator. Yeah, well, apparently you're not a good predator. Apparently, maybe you should have linked up with a prey, somebody we prey on, maybe someone that's strong, because you're not a good predator. I'm sorry, we wasted your time. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying, a lot of these people literally, brought people into the fold and gave them that old speech about predator and a prey. And do you want to be a prey or a predator? Yeah, but it seems like all the predators are getting their asses handed to them. Come on, y'all, we're going to band together and we're going to prey on these losers over here that are not willing to get involved with this STD blood sacrifice type energy it seems like y'all are more victims right now. Y'all are victims to depression, sadness, eating disorders now, children that you don't want, bound to contracts, losing your mind, STDs, venereal diseases, loss of money, car accidents, sickness, illness, death. It doesn't sound like you're a predator to me. You join these secret societies and these covens and cults because you were told, yeah, you're a predator. You're going to prey on the weak. But it seems like you're getting tossed up. A lot of y'all have terminally ill diseases right now. Some of them are AIDS. Some of them are the itchy coochie, the woman's disease from the color purple, all kind of issues. Some of y'all then had children and lost your mind and tossed the child out the car or over a bridge because these entities, this don't seem advertising or appetizing, this or enticing. This does not seem that enticing to me, but I'm just QUAN Yin. But I don't know. These covens and cults that are recruiting people, it's just not seeming that enticing. It's not. Maybe I'm going to open up an exorcism business. Maybe I'll buy a small church going out of business and open up an exorcism, a drive-through exorcism. And if I can recruit some other people to go in business with me, spiritual people, and people that want to come out of the cult. If you want to come out of these covens and cults and get your vessel and your mind back, and then work toward getting your health back in alignment, and trying to get your life back together, I want to open up a drive-through exorcism. You will be able to come to my business, and we'll perform exorcisms to help exorcise these entity attachments and demons. You're going to have to go to the doctor about that rash, that smell. You're going to have to go to the doctor about your medications and all that other shit. Excuse me. Love of the highest vibration. Mwah. But we're going to do exorcisms. We're going to get some frankincense oil. We're going to burn some animal fat and get all the ingredients together to make that exorcism oil while we sing the mantras and make the oil. And then, if you want an exorcism, it's coming soon in 2030, QUAN Yin, when I obtain my church. Exorcisms for people that want to come out the cult. Now, I know they already do this in churches, but it's going to be a little bit different. Who's this white man? Might be somebody's husband or wife. Take it as it resonates. That's connected to this whole Elon Musk, Aquarius, Taurus, and whoever, East Indian, someone's ex's family, someone that's overly emotional right now. So there might be a white man that wanted to win at all costs. That might be someone's wife or husband that wanted to win so bad. This might be a white man in the government, a Hierophant energy. They might work for one of the agencies, one of the, y'all know, oh, wow, somebody might be cutting them off. They have to provide clarity about the truth about an Aquarius that they were working with. So this might be this Aquarius partner. Whoever this Aquarius energy is, their partner might have been a white man. And I don't know the races of all these people, but this is the card that came out. All right. Somebody this Aquarius, because they're caught for what they did to you illegally. This white man that works in the government must be a friend of theirs, and they might have had to provide clarity about who helped them do what. And because of that, they might have cut somebody off. So this Aquarius might have cut off this white man that works in the government, or this white man that works in the government cut this Aquarius off. Either way, it's because clarity is being provided right now about the crime that was committed against you. And these people can't persevere, move forward, and they have to release something, Four Pentacle reverse, and let it go. And the Five of Wands, no more conflict for you, unless magic, and you don't care about their magic. All right, so we're going to jump into the read now. Interestingly enough, but see, what I want to know is how they're going to get the thing, for those they injected illegally with that eye, what is going to be done to rectify that? Because you owe some people money. You owe some people money that are walking around, QUAN included, that has that Neuralink eye thing. You should see it's constantly, it's like a little white orb constantly, and you can feel it too, moving around in the bottom of both eyes, moving around and encircling. Anybody that has this thing is going to know exactly what I'm talking about, because you were experimented on. I told you, I already saw there were it was about 3 different women that I saw online that had bumps on their skin on the whole left side of their face, and they were holding their left eye like something happened to me. Something happened to my left eye. Something happened to me. I don't know. They did something to me. And I was following, this is a couple of years ago. I was following these women on YouTube for a while. And then I never saw them again on YouTube. Their page disappeared. That's why I'm wondering, are they still alive, or were they killed, or did something unfortunately happen to them? Ciao. I hope those women are still alive and in their right mind and not in a mental institution somewhere. That's all right. That's all right. It's all fixed in a chain. I turn that. All right. So what is the QUAN Oracle card this evening for my beautiful collective? What is the QUAN Oracle card for my beautiful collective this evening? So I don't even know if the Constitution is still in effect right now. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. If you're in North America, I really don't even know if the Constitution is in effect anymore right now. I don't know what's going on right now in the country. The Constitution might actually not even be in effect right now, for real. They might actually just be selling slaves and selling like people as slaves. Like, you could do whatever you want to this group of people right here, and it's not a race thing. I'm talking about in 2025, a classism thing. Like, this group of people right here, you could do whatever you want to them, and we'll run them around circles in the system with local government. But I'll sell this person to you. Sure, y'all can set them up, experiment with them. I don't even know if the Constitution, unless it's a really, really big case, is in effect. Right now, I honestly feel like our justice system is operating as the justice system of a third world country, where only the really, really big crimes and big things get attention, but anything you can get away with that might be on a smaller scale, they're like, hey, catch me if you can. That type energy. Like, it's a whole bunch of people like, just like, well, if I can get away with it, I'm gonna try, because they're not really it's running like a third world country right now. What is the QUAN Oracle card? If y'all don't stop talking about empanadas, I'm so hungry and I love chicken empanadas. Them things are good. Stop. Daughter, I think daughter of the Phoenix, but let me see if it was one more. No, I'm serious. And they sell chicken empanadas at what is it, the Quick Trip or the other place? Racetrack. Child. Oh, somebody know what I'm talking about. At the racetrack, they sell these chicken empanadas. Some are beef, some are chicken. Them things are good. They are delicious. For anybody in the South, at racetrack, they sell them chicken empanadas. Don't make me leave my house. I already took my shower for the evening. Stop talking about empanadas, y'all. Y'all making me hungry. I ain't even eat yet. The QUAN Yin Oracle card for the evening. Oh, she chilling. Daughter of the Phoenix. When the soul is ready to spread its wings, it goes through a deep cleansing, a preparation for the new, like the phoenix that is baptized through celestial fire to be born anew. You are going through such a phase of heavenly purification, preparation, and initiation. Soon after, you will enjoy greater spiritual peace. Come on, through spirit with the spiritual peace, divine power, and advancement on your divine path, life path. I'm feeling daughter of the Phoenix, y'all. They said very soon you're going to experience complete spiritual peace. But this is a phase of your purification. So if you've been going through hell, you've actually been going through purification. And y'all can have all that back, damn it. No, but y'all know what I mean. If you've been going through hell, you've been going through a kind of purification. All right, what's up, QUAN Yin? What else we got here? Spring Mother Magu. Magu, goddess of spring, healing and transformation, brings you blessings now. You are asked to remember that light can come from even the darkest beginnings. Amen. That spring only ever comes after winter. Well, winter's over. The challenge can be to trust that winter will end. Exploring the unknown parts of yourself will result in self-discovery and a healing rebirth for you. And what you think I've been doing, QUAN Yin? I know y'all laughing, but I know y'all feel me too. Those of y'all that have been going through it and that have gone through it with these fools, with the death spells, the following, and the gang stalking, I know you feel me on. It's like y'all said, the thing is to trust that winter would be over. Okay, we trust, but winter's over. Winter is over. Yeah, we try to discover unknown parts of ourselves, but these fools keep bothering us. Y'all promise that we have to trust that winter's over. I trust it. I trust in divine timing for our breakthroughs. Okay, amen. Now I have third eye chakra and I have root chakra in the reverse. So I will pull a card for the third eye, okay, which is the Ajna. The color is violet, okay, violet flame. And then I have to also pull a card for the root chakra. So conception, and this is something they want me to read with the root chakra. This is something they want me to read to Elon Musk and his friends. I feel like that's what I'm picking up on. So Elon Musk, listen up, and I shouldn't have to. You have of Asian descent, and I'm a black woman over here hollering about I'm QUAN Yin. You should already know this mess, okay, or have some kind of connection to it, okay. You know what I mean? It don't make no sense, you know. Because some of this should be connected to your culture somewhere. You know, I know you South African, but you Asian. I don't know if you mix with Asian and white or what you are, but either way, Elon Musk, I want you to watch this reading, pay attention, listen up, because you're a narcissist, okay? You're a narcissist, okay? Conception. The frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focus, awareness, and intention. Okay. And you can create a lot of beautiful things with your technology that can help the world. You don't have to be some evil scientist, muhaha energy, a mad scientist, you know, and prey on people. Now, I know if a lot of people use witchcraft and demons to manifest things that they don't have the right energy to manifest with, that's what makes you or that's what encourages you to want to steal because you think something's not fair. But it actually is fair. It is fair that you do your own shadow work to be able to cultivate the energy needed to manifest abundance. Okay. And no, it's not fair. And you should know about karma. Shame on you. You're of Asian descent. Even if you didn't grow up in the culture, still connect with yourself. We all try to figure out where we're from, our origins, and connect. And you should know better, Elon Musk. You should know about karma. And you should know that it's crazy to think you're going to get good karma for causing misfortune and imbalances for others. That's called ignorance. And you've been very ignorant lately. Okay. Now I have transition in reverse. So somebody is having trouble with a transformation or a transition, and it's due to a blockage in their root chakra and third eye. So what do you want me to tell somebody about this root chakra energy, Holy Divine Spirit, whether this message is for Elon Musk or anybody else? Yeah, they want instant gratification. That's right. They want instant gratification. They're lazy. They're lazy and want a shortcut. Trust me. I understand instant gratification because I've wanted it. I have wanted to reincarnate. I've wanted to reincarnate. I had a question of is there a way that I not reincarnate? Can I circumvent karma and get off of the wheel? That was my question. Is there a shortcut whereby I can circumvent karma? Meaning if I still have more lifetimes of karma to burn off, is there a way that I can circumvent any other karma that I still have in more lifetimes ahead and get off the karmic wheel and leave this dimension altogether without having to keep on going through lessons and self-mastery? I've asked because if that is an option, I would like to take it at this particular time. Like one of those choose your own adventure books in the library. If I have an option of circumventing karma and getting off of this wheel of reincarnation without having to fully master myself by circumventing karma. If that's a possibility, I can do it. I would like to choose that right now. Like Jeopardy. That's my choice. To leave this realm for good. Go ahead, Holy Divine Spirit. What are the messages? Root chakra. What do you want me to say about somebody's root chakra? Someone's might be having an issue with their legs right now. Okay. So the physical manifestation of an issue someone might be having with an imbalance to their root chakra. Somebody might have an issue right now with their legs. Okay. That's blocking their energy. Yeah, someone's going through it physically right now. Another physical manifestation is weight gain or weight loss. Okay. Somebody, spiritual procrastination, avoidance of completing things. All right. Anything else with this root chakra energy? All right. All right. I have root chakra, psychological, hyperactivity. So somebody might be have a lot of hyperactivity. Another physical manifestation. Somebody is having a lot of pain in their legs. They might be dealing with a lot of weight gain or weight loss. Lower back pain. Somebody might be dealing with a lot of lower back pain right now. Somebody might have a bladder infection right now. Someone might be dealing with a lot of anxiety right now. They might be spiritually procrastinating and avoiding completing things. A lot of hyperactivity. It's being suggested that someone wear or meditate with a hematite crystal or a bloodstone. Okay, that's what I have for root chakra for somebody. Okay. And because all of this came out, wow, that's a lot. I'll pull one of these cards at the end of the reading to see if they want to recommend. I mean, they're saying that you might want to wear a hematite crystal or a bloodstone. Whoever this person is dealing with all this anxiety and whatever's going on with your legs or weight loss or weight gain and lower back pain and a bladder infection, okay, and hyperactivity. Whoever this person is, either wear or meditate with hematite, okay, or bloodstones. And I'm going to also pull a crystal stone recommendation at the end of the read too, okay? So someone's energy might be blocked or being impeded right now. What do you want me to say about someone's third eye? What do you want me to say about someone's third eye, Holy Divine Spirit? What do you want me to say? And just to let you know, egomania. Okay. Someone might be dealing with egomania. These cards are color coded. So the root chakra, the color for the root chakra is red. Okay. In case anyone doesn't know. Okay, let's go. What do you want me to say about someone's third eye? Agena, the third eye, which the color is violet. What about the Agena, the third eye, please? Vision issues. Oh, that's it. Okay, that's it. Oh, hallucinations or sensory disturbances. That's it. Okay, it's not that was it. Okay, so you know, whoever this is, somebody might be having vision issues right now. Someone might be having vision issues right now. Someone might be having hallucinations or sensory disturbances right now in their third eye and vision issues. Okay, and what about this energy? Okay, something was a bad investment and a conflict is ended. Someone might have been trying to cause an imbalance for somebody. So maybe somebody was sending energy toward you to create these symptoms in you. Okay. Okay. So if you were experiencing one or more of any of these symptoms on here that I'm getting, it was from all the black magic that somebody was sending towards you. Okay. That's what that was. So if suddenly your eyes, you couldn't see, you were having vision issues, that wasn't your eyes. They were doing spell work on your third eye. Okay. If you were having pain in your legs, weight gain, weight loss, hyperactivity, bladder infection, lower back pain, spiritual procrastination, anxiety, problems with your legs, all of that was spell work. They want you to know that conflict's going to end now. All of that was spell work that they were sending towards you. That wasn't you. That was spell work. Okay. So that's getting ready to come to an end. Okay. Yeah. Look at this. The 5 of Wands. Yeah. That's the specific spell work that they were doing on you specifically. All right. And they wanted you to know what that was. Okay. Child. Somebody might have been doing weight gain or weight loss spells on you. Child. People just, how do you do a spell like that? I mean, some of y'all don't even know. And if you do know, some of you only looked it up because you wanted to study what the enemy was using on you. But it's not things that you want to know about because you don't care about stuff like that. Because you would never think a beauty spell. Why would somebody take time out their day to try to make somebody ugly? Who does that? Child, I'm about to go window shopping on Amazon for more plants that look real to put outside because the outside plants keep dying. And if I get a fake plant, it'll look real out and it'll look pretty outside. You understand? Some of us got better things to do. But there are people that have time. Oh, I got time today. Like to do a beauty spell on you. To do spell to make you gain weight. Spell to make you lose weight. Spell to make you have a bladder infection. Or spell to mess with your vision. What are you doing? What do you look like, first of all? Maybe I should be asking, what do you look like? For you to do that to another person, you have to look like Oscar the Grouch. And I already saw the Ace of Swords, which means that's clarity. Yeah. What do you look like? For you to be able to take time out of your day to learn how to do something like that to another human being, what do you look like? That's what I want to know. What do you look like? You have to live in a garbage can and look like Oscar the Grouch. That's all I'm saying. You have to live in a garbage can that you pull the top. No, I'm not going to shave my eyebrows. You literally got to be like Oscar the Grouch to take time out your day to do this to another human. Child, I don't even know Oscar the Grouch's song. I feel like he had a song. All right. What is the energy crowning this read at this time? What is the energy crowning this read at this time? All right. So somebody's getting a message out there to everybody that was a part of this foolishness, that the cycle's over, and all spell work is blocked. They can't come towards you in the physical, and all spell work is blocked. Okay, that's one obstacle. What's the obstacle, Holy Spirit? What is the obstacle? Yeah, there might be someone that wants to avoid a tower. Someone might try to alchemize or balance the energy that someone sent out of a death spell. Yeah, because it didn't work. Of course it didn't work, idiot. Yeah, somebody might be concerned about the energy or a death spell that they sent out. They're trying to avoid a tower. They're worried about it coming back to them or who it's going to hit. It's like shooting an arrow in the air above a whole bunch of people with a low IQ that actually think these types of things work on Tinkerbell energies. Like a whole bunch of people with a low IQ. I'm going to catch a Tinkerbell. I'm going to catch a fairy. I'm going to catch a leprechaun. All of you different fairy energies. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All of y'all little fairy energies out there. I'm one. We say earth angel, but a lot of y'all are different kind of fairy energies that have a lot of power. And they want to catch y'all. And they want to catch y'all and squeeze and suckle your energy out. So imagine a whole bunch of people. It's like y'all are gnomes. Y'all are Tinkerbells and gnomes running around out here with that energy, earth angel energy. And it's a whole bunch of gargoyles, a whole bunch of low IQ gargoyles sending death spells and shooting an arrow in the air, and it's going to come back and hit one of them gargoyles in one of their fourth eyes. All right, let's go, Holy Spirit. What happened in the recent past? Well, we already know they did a death spell. And what is the most probable outcome at this time? Yeah, I'm telling you, that's why we hide in the forest. That's why we hide in the forest. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When you got that fairy dust energy that's magical and you're magical, you hide in the forest. Sometimes you become afraid to talk to people, because you don't know if so many demons and gargoyles around you that are waiting on they're hunting gnomes. They're looking for you. They can't wait to find out who you are so they can all go on some kind of grail quest or chase you down, and surround you real fast with the help of the government. You understand? With the help of the government. Because it's usually the government that's helping to look for y'all. And when they discover y'all, they tell everybody where y'all are at and what you're doing and where you live and everything. That's what's been going on. And normally everyone would not know who you are and the abilities that you have until they keep hiring more and more people. And before you know it, your whole entire community knows that you fart angel dust. They know. And they all get weird with you. When you walk into the stores, they try to find a way to touch you, touch one of your chakras, and do weird things to you. And they know by how they look at you. And the minute you walk into the store, somebody runs in the back, and then two people come out, and they looking at you with their mouth open, smiling, and you're like, oh Lord. Because they make such a ruckus once they find you and find out who you are, and they done tested your bloodline, whatever. They pay so many people and put so many eyes on you. If you ever are able to escape from under their thumb again, meaning you don't have anything in your body they can track you with, run into the forest. Run into the forest. Get rid of your phone. Get rid of all devices. Get his cash out and run in the forest. And cover your head. Don't let anyone ever find you again. Because you see what they done did to us. You see what they done did to us all this time for the past few years, what they've been doing to us. They trying to drain us and hurt us, and trying to literally force open our sacral chakra, rip it. It's ridiculous. Trying to rip our energy, like literally rip and tear our energy right from our sacral chakra while we're sleeping. Y'all know QUAN Yin every night got to anoint with her holy oil. After my bath, I have to anoint and close off my root and sacral chakra with my holy oil, and then I have to close the chakra down and anoint protection to keep it sealed off, so no energy, they can't siphon my energy. Once they find us, they try to torment us on the physical plane. And if they can't get through by having sex with us in that way, then they come toward us spiritually. That's why we run into the forest. Gnomes, fairies, all of y'all. Child. Let me get free. You will not find me again. I promise. Let me get free of, give me free. Mecca de Ago. Give me free, and you will not find me again. I promise. So I'm gonna run to Tibet and wrap myself in an orange towel. I'm gonna wrap myself in an orange sheet and shave my head and move to Tibet. Ain't nobody gonna know the difference. I'm about that color, ain't I? They won't know the difference. Oh, child. All right. So what else, Holy Spirit? So they're trying to avoid a tower from the last death spell that they did, because they got clarity. They got clarity that it did not work on you, obviously, because you're still here, and you probably were dancing today or skip to Malu and around like you always do. What else, Holy Spirit? Okay. There might be a water sign that might be making their karma worse and worse. Every time they do more, or that might be dealing with some bad karma, that might be divorcing someone or leaving a community or a family. Tell me more about this Knight of Cups reverse that has clarity. Well, whoever this is, they already know all death spells will backfire. They already got clarity spiritually that no death spell works on you at all, period. And it won't ever. So they don't care. They're like, oh, you want to pay me money to do a death spell? Well, you pay me the money. No problem. Yep, I'll take the money. Ain't nothing going to happen to her. But okay, yeah, I'll do the death spell. Sure. Same price as before. But it didn't work before. Oh, well, if you want me to do it, same price as before. Okay? Matter of fact, this fairy over here is making money for me because they can't kill her with the death spell. But the more they want me to try, you're going to pay me each and every time. Ciao. So what's going on with this Four of Wands reverse? Someone's being reckless right now. So someone might be that someone was in a relationship or married to is being reckless right now. Okay, because something's coming to an end. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody feels very defeated right now. Somebody feels very defeated because whatever they orchestrated with the Knight of Pentacle reverse, it's leaving them still isolated, in poverty, bad health, everything. Someone might have been financially codependent to this line of work or business with the Nine of Pentacles. Let's move this up so y'all can see these cards. With the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, somebody might have been financially codependent. And right now, someone that was working with these people, a King of Cups energy, this might be a father figure. Someone might have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in their chart. But I feel like this is a fire sign right now that is tapping into their emotional intelligence. Okay, a father figure that's pulling their energy away from a Queen of Wands reverse energy fire sign that they collaborated with. Yes, it is. See, here's the King of Wands. They come out together. So this King of Cups energy is a fire sign that's pulled their energy away from this group. This is someone that was doing spell work. Okay, this is not someone that's really connected to spirituality. They just know how to do a lot of witchcraft. They just know how to do a lot of spell work, root work, and things like that. Okay. They were hired to try to get a judgment reversed so that someone could have legal guardianship over you and lie about your mental status or lie about something. They wanted to make you a slave for these people, but they would have to go about it the legal way, because once they have guardianship over you in any court system, then they can be like, oh, no, 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 I want this person picked up and put in this mental institution because, you know, I'm in charge of them. I'm their guardian. Even if they kick and scream, ignore them, just put them away. And they want to be able to do it legally so they can experiment on you and things of that nature. But because they lied about you and tried to force something on you that wasn't true about you so they could get money for you and sell you to Elon Musk as a monkey or a slave, they couldn't get away with it. They can't get this judgment in court reversed. So they don't have any legal authority over you. So they have no grounds to control you, your movements, or surveillance you, or anything else. So you were not a good test subject for Elon Musk for these energies. And they hired these two fire signs to get this judgment reversed. But they couldn't reverse an ending with you to do that. Okay. Somebody that's not that intuitive. These people are not connected to their intuition. The Queen of Cups reverse might be someone with a low IQ, is what I'm getting. They tried to get away with it with the Seven of Swords here, but it was a missed opportunity. Yeah. Sometimes the Queen of Cups reverse is somebody that lacks emotional intelligence with a low IQ, that really can't get away with things. And they could not get away with this. The end. All right, so I'm going to pull some final cards here. And then I am going to pull, matter of fact, I am going to pull an Eternal Crystal card for somebody that had spell work done on their root chakra and third eye by these people that spiritually attack you. Holy Divine Spirit, because there might be a message. It doesn't always mean you have to go out and buy the crystal, but it might also just be a message for you, okay? Holy Divine Spirit, what is the recommended... What is the recommended Eternal Crystal Oracle card for my collective? What is the recommended Eternal Crystal Oracle card? I'm laughing because my cat is so mad. She just tried to capture a bird in her mouth and she missed. I'm looking out the window at her. It's so good for her to be home. I know she's happy. She was like, why do these people keep picking me up and drugging me? Because they're idiots, sweetheart. Why do they keep picking me up and drugging me and doing death spells on you? Child, I'm so sorry. I know. A pet's life can be just as hard as the owner or the companion, the companions. You know, I'm targeted. My animals are targeted too. And I hate to say owner, more like companion. Good. I feel happy and blessed too today. High vibration. Oh, look, she came. She's here. Yep, she's so happy to be back home. She's rubbing her face on my feet right now under the table. She just came in the house. She must have heard me or sensed me talking about her. What is the Eternal Crystals Oracle card for the root? For the root, come here, baby. For the root, come here. Come here. I'm not gonna chase you. I'm not gonna play with you. I'm not gonna play with you. You like to play. I'm not a shoot that thing up at me. I was trying to get her to say hi to y'all, and she just gonna toot that bunkie up at me. She won't let me get her, but she'll toot that bunkie up. No, but you sure can. Y'all know how the girl cats are. They put that bunkie all the way up in the air and bend it all the way. You be like, Lord, you must have been peeking in somebody's bedroom. The boys don't even do it like that. The boys might let you pet their behind a little, but the girls, it's like they take pride in stretching that thing all the way out. They do it in slow motion for me, and put that bunkie all the way up in the air. Like, yes, smell me, pet me. My milkshake bring all the boy cats to the yard. They put it all the way out there. She don't got no. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I had her. The surgery had her spaded, neutered, spaded. I'm so happy because child had about 50 kittens by now. What is the eternal crystal? All right, this is for your root chakra. Okay. All right. What is the eternal crystal card for someone to help them um, balance their chakras? All right. Fushite is for your heart chakra. That's beautiful. And oh, wow. Teach Peridot for the heart chakra. Oh, my. This is for your heart chakra. Okay. What did we say? It was the root and your third eye they were attacking. But oftentimes I've noticed that a lot of the same crystals that can be used for the heart chakra can also be used for the throat chakra, Visuddha, or the Ajna third eye. And probably because the heart chakra and above is dealing with your spiritual side. And the spiritual aspect of you, and the lower chakras deal with the more physical aspect of you. So it would make sense that a lot of the same crystals that can be used for the heart can also be used for the third eye, or like that. That would make sense. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and read these to you very quickly. I know Chiastolite. I've gotten this quite often. So let me go ahead and read Chiastolite to you. I love this one because it talks about your passed over loved ones, and it's for your root chakra. Okay. I actually have this stone already. Okay. Chiastolite, past loved ones, root chakra. Chiastolite has appeared to let you know how loved and protected you are by your past loved ones. They are always with you, constantly looking after you and your family. They wish for you to clear any feelings of sadness and or guilt. It's time now for you to move forwards and know that everything is going to be okay. Your past loved ones are trying to communicate with you to let you know that they are okay. They are very happy. They are sending you signs to confirm that they are still around you. Whew. In order to recognize and receive these signs, you just have to open your heart and open your mind to them. They can be in different forms. You might receive physical sensations like tingling in your hair or feeling someone is near you when there's no one physically there. You might also notice nature based signs such as birds, butterflies, dragonflies, which come up unusually close to you, or might find the electrical devices in your home or office acting up, switching themselves on or off randomly. Take note of these signs. They are not a coincidence. Open yourself to the possibility that your connection to your past loved ones remains intact in a different form and their love for you is eternal. Okay. So that's for somebody, Chiastolite. All right. uh my ancestors, I can see them with my eyes, and they're coming in the form of orbs, and they're either like a white light or a blue light, and they actually come around me in orbs as of just recently, lately. All right, I have not read Peridot or Peridot. Okay, so let me read Peridot. Heart chakra teach. Okay, this is Peridot for teach, heart chakra. It's no coincidence that you are being drawn to the peridot crystal. Peridot is a beautiful green color and associated with the heart chakra. It is also associated with relationships and healing. You are a natural teacher, and now you are being encouraged to use your natural healing abilities, compassionate energy, and love to help nurture and teach others. Being a teacher doesn't necessarily mean working in a school environment. No, it does not. Teachers come in many different forms. Perhaps you are already teaching your friends and family about how to handle different situations, or you may be a lecturer, adult educator, or child care. Whatever form of teaching you engage in, know that your spirit guides and angels are supporting you with this. Your words are very powerful. You have the ability to connect with people from all walks of life, and you can provide important information to those who need it. You may even be teaching unknowingly through your writing. Someone might be a writer. Through the words you speak, through your own positive energy, or through even by leading by example. Part of your life's purpose is to heal and teach others. Share your knowledge wherever you can. So I'm talking to a teacher right now. And it doesn't mean you went to school and became a teacher. You could be someone that didn't even get a formal education. You could be illiterate and be a teacher. You understand? Um, Fantasia, ain't nobody teach her how to sing. That was a gift from her ancestors and her bloodline and her mama. You understand? She didn't even know how to read, but she could sing. How is that? Because that was a part of what makes her unique. That's a gift gifted in her family bloodline and lineage. You don't have to learn how to do something that comes to you naturally. And you find that out through self-discovery, through knowing yourself. You understand? So whoever you are, you're a teacher. It don't matter if you went to a school or not. You either teach in how you live your life by example, or you might teach in just how you minister to other people. There are many different, you might care for children and might be molding their minds in such a way that they need to have self-esteem, to prepare them for this cold world. If you work with children, you could be helping them to fortify self-esteem, to help them develop their personalities, to feel good about themselves. That's an important job, because a lot of damage and a lot of development is done between the age of birth and 11. And once that damage is done, you can create a monster, or you can create a leader based on how you cultivate a child's brain when it's still soft and forming between birth and age 11. So if you one of the people that work with children between birth and age 11, you have a very important job. Make sure that they have confidence and self-esteem. So like I said, whoever I'm talking to, you're some type of teacher, however it is that you teach. Okay. You could teach how to cook, whatever you do. Okay. And this other one is Fushite, which is connected to healing. And they're talking about you might heal with your mouth, and you might heal in other ways, but you're getting ready to move into some aspect of healing that you're about to do. And it's going to be through empathy, love, and compassion. So you might be talking and ministering to people in a non-judgmental way, with empathy and compassion in the near future. And you might be able to heal people just with your words, in unlocking the keys in to their mind, their subconscious mind, like helping guide them like a therapist does, to what they might not be able to point out or figure out themselves, without being obvious about it. You might have a skill and ability. I talked about this before. Like David, when he set up Uriah to be killed so he could sleep with his wife, David was into some nasty work because he was privileged. He had an entitlement complex to the point of delusion. He came from a royal bloodline, and he was a spoiled brat. Okay? He was a spoiled brat, and he felt like he could do whatever he wanted to do because he came from a royal bloodline. And he had a man killed just so he could sleep with his wife, when David had plenty of money, plenty of concubines, wives, anything he could ever want. So, a prophet had to deliver a message to David and tell him, you're an entitled brat that just cursed your whole bloodline. But because certain prophets have certain gifts that are prophetic, he knew that, because David comes from a family that spoiled him and their royalty, they would probably chop off his head if he insulted them. So he brought the message to David in a way where he disassociated it from him, to just explain like you do to a narcissist, without calling them a narcissist. Just tell them exactly what they did. He told David a very similar story of exactly what he did, but he put it on a stranger. And David passed and called judgment. Bring this man to me. I'll have him put to death. How could you do this? How could you be so greedy and so cold and selfish? And after David called judgment on the action that was taken, then the prophet was like, okay, that man was you. That's exactly what you just did. What you just called judgment on. That's exactly what you just did to that man when you had him killed so you could sleep with his wife. And because of it, I have to tell you, you cursed your bloodline. Now, because of this, you not balancing your dark and light energy, having a reprobate mind, and having broken thinking, being selfish and greedy, and arrogant, you have cursed your bloodline to early death, which means that your children and children's children are going to think the same way you do, without empathy and compassion, and it's going to lead them to decisions that are going to shorten their lifespan, foolish decisions whereby they're going to die young because they're going to incur bad karma making bad decisions. And that's what a cursed bloodline is. A reprobate mind passing on to the children and continuing to pass a mindset of making poor decisions that lead to early death. Okay. You might have a way of talking to people where you can help them to see what's wrong without chasing them away or scaring them. You might be able to open people's eyes to things, whoever you are. Okay. So, what is the final message? And then we're going to bring this to a close. Okay. It's still light outside. Spring is here. Some of y'all might want to, I don't know if you are outside, enjoy what's left of the daylight before it gets dark. All right, what is the final message? Holy Divine Spirit, what is the final message for my collective so we can close this reading of love of the highest vibration this evening? All right, yeah. All right, so I have the Ace of Swords, okay? Somebody from the past, they've or someone you're connected to already, they've already got clarity, all right, that something's over, but still protect yourself because they always say something's over, and then one more person comes up with an idea or gets the notion, one more try, come on, all together, like in Gladiator, stand together, and then they all fall on their behind. You know how these people do. What do they have clarity about? What's this final message? That they have to accept something. The Four of Cups reverse. They're not happy. Yeah, they're not happy about it. But somebody, they've got clarity from someone that orchestrated something against you. This could be someone in your family or an ex of yours or whoever. They got clarity that something that they were doing. They accept that it's over. Okay, whatever someone was doing to you, someone could be a Virgo, whatever somebody was doing to you is completely over. Okay, they can't keep you a hermit. They can't stop you from getting married. They can't stop you from dating. There was a huge orchestration because the whole purpose of isolating you was to make you feel so depressed and lonely that you'd be in desperate energy and they'd be able to send anyone toward you to have sex with you. And whoever you were, you might have been completely in hermit mode, abstinent, like no one's getting my energy. Absolutely not. If I can't have what I want, then I can be happy by myself. That was the purpose of isolating you. And when that didn't work, they were like, okay, we'll kill you. And they started with the death spells. You're going to have sex with one of these options we're sending toward you and give us your sacral chakra energy, or we will kill you. These people were so bold, They just kept orchestrating all together, stand together. They kept on coming at you in waves like, give us your energy. Have sex with somebody. Agree to have sex with somebody right now. Open your legs right now. At one point, they even got so aggressive with you, they were going to pay someone to break into your home and try to sexually assault you. For one of y'all, literally at one point, Tiff, it's unbelievable. It's like literally unbelievable, but it's the truth. It's literally unbelievable, but it's the truth. Don't anybody ever let me hear you ever entertain another man that asks you what you bring into the table. I bet not ever hear another person on YouTube with a podcast talk about and ask any woman what you bring to the table. Don't you ever listen or entertain anybody ever again that we don't shoot. We fine. Y'all need us. We don't need women. I can't tell. I can't tell. Oh, baby. If any of us didn't know our self-worth before as a woman, oh, we know it now. We absolutely know our self-worth now. I'm not saying it was low self-esteem. You had self-esteem, but you didn't know you were worth so much. You had no idea how for people to pay this much money and to rally this many people to come against you. Like, come on, please. You have to sleep with one of us. I thought you didn't need female energy. I thought we were nothing. I thought, we were nothing to you. All you can do is have sex. I can get sex anywhere. Yeah, but you can't get this sex. Yeah, but you can't get this sex. You can get sex anywhere from an empty bag, from a graveyard of a womb. Yeah, spiritually. But you can't get this type of sex and this type of energy that you can actually, that's where the value is. The value is the potency and the type of energy in your womb because of the mindset of the carrier of that womb. The mindset. Because the mindset that you have where you're balanced in your dark and light energy and you are of a high vibration and frequency, it makes you not even the expensive gasoline. You're running on straight hydrogen. Your energy is golden. It really is golden. There is a difference between an empty bag and a woman with a fertile spiritual womb. And they know that. So if you didn't fully know your value before and they did their best to convince you that you're not shaped like an hourglass, or you're not shaped like a Coca-Cola bottle, or you don't look this way or look that way, that's a lie. Child, that's a lie. They've been coming for that energy, that sacred energy that you embody because of the mindset, the grown woman mindset that you have. Right? And all the shadow work you did. Right? But what they do is they go out of their way. If you notice, they've orchestrated things in your life to go out of your way to convince you that you're not what you are, so that you give it to them for free, so that they can literally get this energy from you where they can manifest. Elon Musk is watching you. Literally. They want your energy so bad, but they go so far out their way to convince you that you don't look like what is attractive. That it's Instagram models that look like this and are shaped like this. And yeah, but what are you over here for? After I said, okay, you're right. I don't fit the bill for you. You're right. You can find somebody prettier. Why are you still in my face? Because, that's why you should just be with me for free. That's why you should accept the bare minimum from me. That's why you should just, let me hit and stop being hard-headed. Obviously, don't nobody else want you. Okay, nobody don't want me. Leave me alone and go away. Come on, why are you giving me such a hard time? Why are you still here? Go away before I call the police. Leave me alone. Why? Because your energy is priceless and they know it. It don't matter what you shape like, your size, big, small, none of that matters. Your energy is priceless because you have a grown woman mindset, and they know that. Don't you ever, never, ever let anybody downgrade. Well, you got 3 kids, or you 2 for 2, or 3 for 3, so you might as well just have sex with me. No, sweetheart. Obviously, I got something you want. Because you over here and I already told you, go find what you're looking for, and you still trying to convince me. No, I know my value. It's a reason that you want this energy. I have something. It's something between my legs, in my sacral chakra I'm carrying that is very valuable to you. And you thought I didn't know what that was. And you thought you would convince me to give it to you for free. Yeah, okay. So whoever you are, they thought by isolating you and using tactics to lower your self-esteem or make you think that you're not attractive and no one wants you and you're valueless because maybe you don't look like an Instagram model or whatever, they realize it's not going to ever work on you. You might have a big head. You might be haughty. Your self-esteem might be through the roof. I mean, like literally, your ninnies could touch the ground, but your self-esteem is still through the roof. It don't matter. Your ninnies might hang low. Whatever it is, it don't matter. Your self-esteem is through the roof because you have a grown woman mindset or a grown man mindset. You know your value because of the wisdom that's inside of you, because of the spiritual power that you hold. And you're not going to let anybody talk you down, mistreat you, or force you to settle for anything. If they want your energy, they have to get in line and come correct. I am Kuan Yin, and this is love of the highest vibration. You're coming out of hermit mode. The end. All right, guys. So that is the end of the reading this evening. I am going to go ahead and say a prayer. Every time in the evening when I do these readings, I close out with an evening incantation, an evening prayer, an evening affirmation. You know, we call it different things, but at the end of the day, we're asking for something very positive. We're asking for favor, protection, health, wealth, blessings, and for other positive people to come our way, for us to attract positive people and experiences. Okay? If I don't care your religion, race, ethnicity, I don't care about your spirituality, I don't care about your orientation. All I care is that you operate in a higher vibration of love. Okay? You're welcome. All I ask is that you have good intentions and that you know how to balance your dark and light energy, and you want something that is positive and not negative instead. Okay. I show gratitude for my collective of the highest vibration of love. I show gratitude right now for Earth, Wind, and Fire, both the group and the elements. I show gratitude right now for the sun, the sky, the seas, the stars, the sun, the moon. I show gratitude for each and every planet and each unique energy each planet embodies that helps us to get the job done and the request granted, that which wherever we're asking. If we are asking for love, we appreciate the planet Venus, which attracts. If we are asking for a good job, a good business contract, you know, the planet Jupiter, you know, rules over contracts. If we're asking for more energy, Mars, Madine. If we're asking for to balance our emotions, we know it's connected to the moon, you know, more power. If we're asking for something to happen quickly, we know we're talking about Mercury because it's closest to the sun. You know, each planet, we show gratitude right now for their unique energies. Okay, and that's why we call them out for the unique energy to manifest whatever it is that we're manifesting, whatever the ingredients are that we need to bake and cook whatever we're creating. Okay, with our words, abracadabra, because we will create as we speak. As the Hebrew word says, abracadabra. Right now, I show gratitude to the Most High God, Yeshua. I show gratitude to Christ Jehovah. Right now, I show gratitude for my collective of the highest vibration of love. Right now, O Holy One, the Sun, Utu Shamish, who sits at the head of Mars, Madin, Gugiana, Jupiter, Enlil, Zadik, Saturn, Shabata, Nanerta, the Moon, Levana, Nana, Mercury, Koke, Anki, Venus, Enene, Noge. Right now, we show gratitude to the Most High God. I declare right now by the authority and power of Christ on every conjured witchcraft being used on and sent to me and my collective of the highest vibration of love and my child right now. Let every charm and evil altar and candle referencing our names, let it be nullified and neutralized. Let its power be banished and destroyed by the fire, power, and light of Christ right now. By the fire, power of Christ. Let it be nullified, neutralized. Let its power be banished and destroyed right now. By the authority and power of Christ Jehovah. Abracadabra. We will create as we speak, so mote it be. Let the forces of darkness right now I command to get and flee from my life, my family, and surroundings in the name of Aya Umima. You never disappoint. You're always on time. You will always abandon the 99 for the one. Whatsoever ye shall bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever ye shall loose on earth, it shall be loosed in heaven. Again, I say unto you, that if two of you shall agree on earth as touching anything that they shall ask, it shall be done for them of my Father. For where two or three are gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them. Right now, I cover myself and my environment with a seal of protection. by my Kundalini violet flame of my holy fire. Right now, that holy, Kadus fire of our Kundalini violet flame from the crown of our head to the sole of our feet to form a fire, a white fire to engulf and encircle around us on the ethereal plane, on the astral plane, on the mental, physical, and emotional plane, around all our chakras, around our spirit in the dream state, and on the astral plane, so that no one can penetrate and continue to encircle and engulf around us through the night into tomorrow morning for protection, to dispel away all spell work, all negative energy, anyone trying to call on our spirit in the dream state. Right now, we command divine protection from the crown of our head to the sole of our feet, to act as a divine shield and fence around and through with the fire and power of Christ Jehovah. Right now, I decree and declare, let every form of witchcraft and all of its effects burst into flames and scatter. Be ye neutralized and destroyed, fall to the ground. Right now, I bind every evil influence and command you to get and flee from this life, from our home and environment. Right now, I dismantle every stronghold of witchcraft and all hexes I command to break and scatter. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Let every tongue that rise up against me in judgment be thou condemned, because greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. Surely he shall deliver thee from the foulest snare and from the deadly pestilence. Right now, I break the power of this witchcraft and spell work in the name and by the power and authority of Christ. Philippians 2:10. I declare that by the power and light of Christ, every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess in heaven and on earth and under the earth that no power can stand against me. In the name and by the power and authority of Christ, I break the power of every spell, every curse, and every charm over my life right now. Let every force of witchcraft bow down to my authority in Christ and be dismantled right now. I renounce all ties to witchcraft in the name of Christ Jehovah right now. I break every tie and connection and agreement with every and all enchantments and witchcraft pit against me right now. Right now, I nullify every curse spoken. Let it fall to the ground and be rendered ineffective and powerless. Let the effects of witchcraft on our body, mind, and spirit be reversed and undone right now. I decree and declare complete freedom and healing. Right now, we are completely restored to wholeness. Right now, we cover ourselves with Christ's light for protection by that cleansing Kundalini violet flame of our holy fire, which is our Holy Spirit, which is invoked by our holy words, Kadus, 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 holy, 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 that breaks the power of all witchcraft. Right now, I declare Christ's light as our protection, as a divine barrier of love, light, and energy that no force can penetrate. Let every demonic spirit get out this life and get out of our home and environment, because Umima is a consuming fire. I release Christ's fire on every demonic spirit, using anyone or anything right now to cause any spiritual or physical imbalance to me or my life or my child of the highest vibration of love. Right now, I sanctify this prayer with Christ's light and fire. I flood this prayer and environment with Christ's fire right now for cleansing and for redemption. Right now, I decree and declare continued protection over our lives. Let our ancestors, the Most High God, Yeshua, Christ Jehovah, and our ascended masters of the highest vibration of love encamp all around us and keep us safe from all harm. Right now, I decree and declare no weapon formed against us shall prosper. We are free in Christ, and no power of darkness has any hold over me. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it, let them eat the fruit thereof. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength and my redeemer. Ashe. Come on, somebody. Come on. I know somebody that been to church before. All right, give me a sec. Here we go. By the light of the eternal flame, I release all ties that bring me pain. From hex, from bind, from spell and chain, I reclaim my power, whole and sane. Through ancestral lines, I now ascend. All wounds and shadows I transcend. No force can hold, no bind can stay. I walk in light, I clear my way. With sovereign will, my soul is free, protected by divine decree. By earth, by fire, by air, by sea. I am whole, I am pure, I am free. May the blessings be. That's by Rob, Danny, Gaia, Araya, the Sound Healers. You can find them on YouTube. Guys, I love each and every last one of y'all. If y'all were around for the reading that I did this morning, the second one, we were talking about like how you can intentionally let somebody break up with you or ghost you, and you're like, I feel like somebody's like, how if you know that you somehow, for a younger person, if you're in a bad situation and you've been dating somebody, okay, that you want to get away from, but you feel like it might, you might have accidentally fallen into a trap, and you know they're a narcissist, and you're trying to get away from them. How? One way is to ghost them and go quiet. But if you're in a location where you cannot ghost them, let me tell you what you can do. Okay, because the second reading I did, I was talking about whoever the person was. They wanted the person to let them go first because this is someone, it's someone's energy where in the past, when they tried to let go of somebody and cut them off their energy too abruptly, it causes an adverse reaction, and the person in with their history, whoever this person is, it always warrants some kind of an attack. It could be physical, emotional, stalking, just some form of abuse. When you cut people, some of us have very potent energy. And when we're with somebody, and there are women that actually end up losing their lives and dying because they broke up with somebody, or just told someone they didn't want to deal with them anymore. Some of you all have very, very potent energy, and you might even have had a stigma or a little bit fear about dating anymore because once you cut somebody off from your energy, it has such an effect on them. And you're like, oh my God, now you want to kill me? Because your energy is so much, a person can go in withdrawal when you tell them they're not going to have access to it anymore. So the reading I did this morning, whoever the person was, they let the person separate themselves. And you're like, how do you get someone to separate their energy from you? How do you get them to break up with you? And QUAN Yin's going to tell you right now, because they want me to tell this to a younger person or somebody. If you started dating someone and you grown, you having sex with this person, and you realize that a narcissist then snuck their way into your life, and you're afraid that if you disconnect from them, that they will, if you tell them if you disconnect from them, that they might have a very negative reaction, and you want them to break up with you. What you do is you stop having sex with them completely. Because as soon as you stop having sex with them, whoever the other person is they're dealing with, if they are having sex with them, they're going to start leaning more toward that person and pulling their energy back from you anyway. Okay. And if they, not saying you don't have the right to just break up with somebody, but you have to be very careful with a narcissist, especially if they were spending a lot of time at your home or coming to your home or being around you. Sometimes they can get tricky with the police, or get tricky and be like, what do you mean? I've spent many nights here, or you know how things can get sometimes. What you do is stop having sex with them. And wait a minute. Are you breaking up with me, or you don't want to see me no more? No, that's not it. I just, I decided that, I want to follow Jesus in the Bible. I want to follow Jesus in the Bible to a T. So I'm not having sex no more until I'm married. Now, you can do that anyway. That's a good idea. But I'm just talking about to get a narcissist off your behind. Just completely cut them off from sex. And that'll help that they'll carry on about your energy on their own. You understand? If you're somewhere where you can't relocate and like move, and you know that your energy is very strong, and every time in your life when you try to cut someone off from your energy, they lost their mind, and you're not somewhere you can move, what you do is stop having sex with them. If it's someone that you've been dating for a while and it was going to turn to a relationship, but you realized it was a narcissist, but you realized too late, just stop having sex with them. And hey, wait a minute. So why I can't date you. We can't see each other no more. No, sweetheart. We can still be around each other. But in my religion, what religion? We did everything. You nasty. What you talking about? No. I'm a baby Christian. Tell their ass that you are a baby Christian. And if you are, that's good too. Tell them you a baby Christian, and you can't have sex no more, and you saving it for marriage, even if it's a lie. Just tell them that, and naturally, that narcissist will move on from you to whoever else they've been sleeping with that they thought they were keeping a secret. And as soon as they ghost you completely, like, oh wow, they're gone completely. They just ghosted. That's when, if they disappear for a little while, and try to come back. Oh my God, I've been dating someone and it's serious, but that's how you get them to walk away from you. So it's like, oh, no, I didn't, you walked away from me. I didn't. That's how you get, thank you, Pooh. Much respect. Yeah, I've done it before. Some of us, our energy is so potent that people have a very bad reaction. And I'm not just talking about the sex. I'm just talking about, they when they try to play games with you, to try to get you to chase them, or you realize someone's a narcissist and you're like, oh my God, I didn't realize they were a narcissist. Oh no, I'm 3 months in or whatever. Just don't have sex with them at all, period, at all whatsoever. Okay, well, since you won't have sex till marriage, let's get married. Okay, yeah, but I need a $10,000 ring. Just go ballistic with the lying, and you can lie. Just be like, nope, I need a $10,000 ring to get married. Nope. Okay, well, you're gonna have to get your money up. I don't got time for you. I've been cheating on you. Oh, and you're gonna ghost me now? Oh no. Oh well, okay. I guess I'll just sit here and be depressed about you leaving me. Okay, bye. Yeah, you can block them. Who's that, Trey? You can block them, but here's a problem. What if you're dealing with a narcissist that might lose their mind when you cut them off of your energy? Because people literally go into withdrawal like a crackhead or like a meth head. You understand? Because it has to do with the chemicals in your brain. The whole thing about drugs and addiction, and love is a drug too, is when you go cold turkey, your brain is used to secreting certain balance of chemicals. And certain drugs and love and affection and other things create certain endorphins and pleasures to be released at certain times in your brain. And when a pattern in your brain is created because you've been doing a certain drug and getting a high, some people get high off your energy and they get high off your love. You understand? And then when you cut them off, they're looking for the fix. Whether that fix is through drugs or through love or just your energy, or even your negative emotions, whatever type of fix someone was getting off your energy, when you suddenly cut them off cold turkey, just like a drug addict, they're going to need a fix. And if they can't get you, they might just go out and do something stupid to somebody in their family or somebody else. They need a fix. And if you have been their love fix, whether it's through sex, or just being able to interact with your energy, and you cut that person off, they're going to act like a drug fiend and might lose their mind and become violent with you. Yes. Okay. It's not the drug itself. It's what the drug it's the chemical reaction that the drug causes in a person's brain. Okay. And love can be a drug too. Energy can be a drug too, especially if you never had or experienced love in your life and you're traumatized, or you're an unhealed narcissist. Okay. And just like you can go into withdrawal from taking a drug or nicotine, you can go into withdrawal when someone is out of your life that you were used to talking to every day, laying in the bed with, hearing from. You were used to on a schedule having sex with them or just interacting with them, and now I can't see you anymore. What do you mean you're just going to kick me out your energy? I'll kill you first. I need a fix right now. You understand? So what you do is stop having sex with them. And what do you mean you don't want to have sex with me no more? No, I'm a baby Christian. I'm a baby Christian, and we can't have sex no more because I'm a baby Christian. Yeah, I'm saved. You could be a whole Buddhist. You could be a whole something else. It don't matter. Just tell them whatever you got to tell them. Don't have sex with them. And the minute you stop having sex with them, they will on their own just, go on away from you. And then when they stay away long enough, if they, hey, I'm gonna come by and visit. No, actually, I've been dating somebody. I thought you, yeah, I know we don't have sex, but I'm actually in a serious relationship with somebody. And it weans them off in such a way by the time they come back around. Oh, you're in a relationship with somebody? Really? Yeah, I met him in church. Yep, we met in church. It's serious. Sorry, nope, you can't come by and see me. Dang, I stayed away too long. Could it be I stayed away too long? Did you read the how I go? I wanna be where you are. Oh, bye, y'all. I'm QUAN. Love of the highest vibration.